Greetings, folks. I'm getting Satisfactory fired up for y'all. I am Ty McVetti, and I will be streaming with you guys tonight. So we will be short one Iron Dwarf, for he has other things going on, so he will not be playing with us tonight. Which means you just get to watch me fumble around our factory that I don't remember what it looked like. So we'll see what we're doing and what we can get into and not break. Also, on that note, this will be my last stream for the week. As always, jumping in when there's no power, that's fun. This will probably be my, well, not for the week, excuse me, for the month, due to a move coming up. So, you've heard Iron Dwarf and I talk about that previously, but with that move going on and stuff, I will not be streaming it for the very least next week, and then we'll see how quickly we get settled in. Alright. Let's see what we can get done here. Alright. I am hitting the wrong button. There it is. Yep. So, if you watched last week, what we're doing right now is we're setting up a secondary, or better version, I guess, where we're kind of pulling in a little bit more iron so we can get production going. This one's really kicking it out, so we're going to see if we can do the same for this one. And see, it's not pretty, but it should work out pretty well. We hope. At the very least. Come on. There you go. I will say that this thing is probably going to look a little bit ugly coming out of that. But we're going to see what we can do. Oh, maybe not. Alright. You know what I think I just did? I think I just played myself. Because I don't remember if I put smelters up there. So let's go up and take a look first and see if I forget what I've done. This is what happens. See, that's exactly what I did. That is 100% what I did. Jeez. Pardon me, my woman folk was leaving, and letting me know where she was headed. So yep, what I just did is I set up this whole process, and I did not include smelters on this one. If you saw that in the last video and you were just waiting to see if I caught it beforehand, go ahead and leave a comment laughing at me for that stupidity, and let's see if we can't get that corrected. Alright, so I need let's do this. We're going to pull these things out completely, and even though it's not really aesthetically pleasing, I'm going to take that out so it looks like our stuff's hovering in midair. Alright, now we're pumping in 120 ore, so we're gonna smelt the crap out of that, is what we're gonna do. Alright. Who thinks we can make this turn? I think we can do it. Let's see. That'll do. Alright. And that's going to be the best way to do this. It's not going to be as pretty as our other ones, probably not as lined up as our other ones either. Which is unfortunate, but I think we're going to make something happen here. We'll give it a shot and see what we got. Yeah. definitely going to be more of that. But we'll see what we got. Alright. Oh, you are accurate. That is horrible. Whatever. We'll deal with that. 120, 120. 60 and 60, 30 and 30. Only takes 4. Alright, easy enough. So, keep hitting that button. I'm in a off state today. Apparently with my stuff. There we go. Alright. Do these turkeys a little bit closer here. There we go. Now what we really just want, because we want to leave room. Put them up there, huh? Hey, that's empty. That's good. Is that empty? Hey, that's empty. That's good too. I think those were meant for something else. Oh, shit. Alright. Yeah. Take the long way around. Because I've apparently built a platform and I can no longer get up to where I was. All this is, again, just an ugly staging point right now for what will hopefully become something a little more refined. If it doesn't become refined, then, well, I quit, and clearly Satisfactory isn't meant for me. Nope. Alright, you turd. That was a merger. Okay. Did I put that backwards? Is that what I did? Again, I'm having a day here, apparently. Without the dwarf running around and helping me out, I have apparently lost my marbles. I don't know what I'm doing. Which is deeply upsetting. Because I used to consider myself good at this game. Hey, what is going on? How is that? I did that twice in a row. Alright, last time. There we go. Okay. Now let's get this show on the road. Alright. So there is 60 of that nonsense going in there. If we could happily get this split, I might have to move that just a hair back. Again, you can tell it's not lined up like I normally like to do it, which at this point really isn't that upsetting, because again, this is all temporary, and so we can get resources. I hate you. So we can get resources and get this set up. If you're enjoying watching me stumble through this evening, you know, leave a comment. Let me know you appreciate my torment here, as I'm struggling to even build the basic stuff for whatever horrible reason. On the bright side, this will look really, really stupid now. Oh, what have I done? Whatever. It can flow. Alright. Now we're going to go for the same thing here. See if we can't get this done, and then I have to run some power. So, let's see if we can't get some smelters up the correct way this time. We'll try and line it up like we did the other ones. There's that. Looks like that's about right. And yeah, I think we can do that. And it's all coming together like a steamy hot mess. That is not right. Alright. There we go. Alright. There we are. I realized I did not set up what the recipe is on these ones over here. It doesn't matter anyway because they're not powered. I don't think they can even take in the iron ore. So, there we go. Now we'll run our guy over here, and let me set that up there. And we'll see if we can make some magic happen. On the bright side, you can definitely hear the other production kicking it off, which is really good, because you know at least something is, right? At least something is. Are we lucky enough? No, we are not. We have to run this into a separate junction here. Again, really not as pretty or as functional as I normally like to do it, but desperate times call for desperate measures. Bingo. Alright. Now we should be cooking with gas over here. Alright, there we go. Beautiful. Setting it 100%, this is what we want. And if we get up here, assuming I replaced everything the right way, should be seeing these start kicking out at about 100% as well. And then the rest of these. So now all we got to do is make sure our bio things stay full for a little bit, and we will have a fair amount of resources to build with. And speaking of, let's go down there and make sure that we got those bioreactors going. Now, if you guys like using the coal reactors, you know, the coal power plant, by all means use the coal. I don't like them. It's a lot of work to set them up, and I don't really think you get as much bang for your buck as you hope for. But that's just me personally. I like the fuel plants myself. Those are the ones I really like to do because they work really well. And you get a lot of other junk. Oh, let's get out of it. You get a lot of miscellaneous items out of there too when you're using the fuel ones. So it's a lot of multi-purpose going on. Apparently we're burning through a lot more fuel now, which isn't bad. We have a lot of stuff, courtesy of the dwarf. Let's get that taken care of. Fill all these up, and we might look at doing some upgrading to our how we process these raw minerals too, because that doesn't take a lot of resources for us to set up. It's not going to impact our ability to do our upgrades, so we'll change this up a little bit and set up 2 independent ones so we can do wood and we can do grass and stuff, because I we have a lot of leaves. Not a bad deal, and make sure we can just continue to get this stuff. Let's see here. And then also, you know, we'd like to be able to produce this stuff. Now, one thing, I don't think I've unlocked it yet. Let's actually go look over here at the phases. Is, especially when you're producing these massive amounts of stuff, is if you can do the sink. That's that. I think I might have unlocked it in the first one. Maybe not. Maybe not. I can look at it and see if I can build it, but the point of those, yep, the awesome sink. Oh, and I can build it too. So the point of the awesome sink, other than just decimating your, you know, unnecessary items or overproduction or whatever, it's really useful to get you those really nice little parts that you wouldn't normally or otherwise get. So we'll I think I'm gonna pick it up here and get one set up. Because they are extremely useful. You know, especially if you've got a lot of extra additional parts. They're very, very useful. And hold on, I apologize. My woman is texting me. Give me one hot second. I have to go off mic, but I'm still on. Alright folks, I'm back. Alright, let's get this thing set up here. First off, we are going to want a storage container so that we can put a lot of stuff in here, right? Because there's going to be a lot. Now, a nice little trick I like to do this, so you don't have to make a lot. Do like that. Now, again, it's not really pretty, but it definitely gets the job done, especially when you're trying to do something like this. And we just need to see how much juice this thing needs, which it doesn't tell me. Why would it? That would be too easy. What we're going to do is we're going to build our own little thing for it, because we're nice people. And just to be on the safe side, we're going to put one here. Capacity, oh, 30, okay. Which just so happens to be what this bad boy puts out. So, now we've got that guy going. Probably could have waited to do the fuel in there until we had some stuff for it to crunch, but I think we'll be alright. And since our copper production is really just off the chain, what we're going to do is we're going to start with copper. Just take as much as we can and toss it in there. Once we get that stuff, what's going to happen here, just kick it in like this. I need to get rid of some of this. You know what? We've got screws everywhere. We don't need that. That's actually useful. Let's not get rid of that. But we're going to let that thing go to work for a minute. You can go. You can go. Yeah, and that should be halfway decent. Alright, now we got a little bit more space. Cleared that up, you know. Those iron ingots, I could probably toss them in there as well. I don't really need them right now. The wood, You know, even though I have a space for it, there's only 2 of it. Probably could do the same thing with the leaves. And just kind of clean up my inventory just a hair, so I can fit a little bit more stuff and do a little bit better construction stuff here in a minute. And again, all this stuff, it's not like I'm just, you know, getting rid of it for the sake of getting rid of it. There is a reason. And it takes a minute sometimes for this thing to really juice them out, right? It depends on what you put in, you know. And in this particular case, it's going to take a lot with those little things, which is fine. I expected it to. But after we get that stuff in there, you know, since we're really pushing that stuff out up there, I'll set up a little awesome sink shop. The awesome shop, I believe, is what it's actually called. And what we'll do is we'll get that thing rolling, and you guys can see. I'm about to sneeze here. Excuse me, I apologize. Hopefully I gave you enough warning so that didn't blow out your eardrums. But now that we've got all this junk, what we're going to do is we're going to toss it in here, and we're just going to keep kind of doing that, because it's real base stuff, you know. It's nice to do this with it. Once you get up a little bit further, the cool thing you can do, you know, what I really like to do is set up so that we're going to get rid of those things out the way there, and we're going to let these things kind of roll in. They give a little bit more. You can set up so that all of your excess stuff goes through, which is really nice, in my opinion. There you go. Alright. There we go, we're cruising, and we already got 2 coupons. Look at that. Beautiful. Now let's get that awesome shop set up. We'll just set that guy right here next to it. Now, I don't believe he needs power, which is really good, because we don't want to power it. Now, there we go. Management. There, you see stuff like this. Ceiling mounts, which this is new. In 8, or in whatever one we are now, this is new, which is fantastic to me, because I've always wanted those. Wall mounts have always been around. The floor hole are very convenient. When you get to using the pipes and stuff like that, these get really convenient as well to clean up your factory. And the wall outlets. These are beautiful for cleaning up your factory as well. You can stick those on walls instead of having those power poles sitting all around. This is just foundation stuff. If you guys have never seen it before, different types of walls. These come in really good handy. These look new, actually. I'll tell you that. Are new, but these work really well for cleaning up the factory. A lot of this stuff is new. How they do it, the road barrier is somewhat new, I believe. Yeah, and then the customizer. I don't really use the customization stuff too much, but you know, that's, you guys can. This little thing is cool. Boombox, I don't know what it does. Same with this stuff. And then trophies. You know, you can get trophies, which is just kind of nice to have, and that's kind of the goal for getting rid of all your extra stuff. And then the coffee cup. But first thing we're going to go for. Oh, that's interesting. When we get it, is we're going to get some of this stuff. Right, starting with these, because then you can also unlock the cadmium, whatever that other stuff is, and use that. But we'll work our way up to those. There we go. Look at that, 6 already. Just let it keep cranking away. And it looks like there's still plenty of stuff. We're not even past that yet. Look at that. Beautiful. gummed up in the works here. We aren't getting wood. Something that's definitely gummed up in the works. There we go. If I had to wager, and somebody had biomass in there or something like that, would slow us down. But now we're cooking. Nice. Alright. And still plenty of wood to go through. Not bad at all. Nice. Now, while we've been doing that, let's go ahead and check on some of the other stuff we've been working on. Let me do this so I have a way up. Again, functionality and how pretty it is. We're kind of slipping, but at least for how pretty it looks. But functionality wise, looks like we're doing good. Still running at 100% here. And yeah, up there. Looks like most of these are chipping away just how they should. 100% here. This one might be a little slower. These things are moving. Oh no, sitting at 100%. Probably dead on. That's perfect. It's got to be close. How quickly those are getting there. It has to be almost exactly dead on. Now one thing I probably didn't do, so I don't know if I can do it now, but probably didn't turn that in. Or maybe that is. Who knows? Hard to see the belt there. Hard to see if it's a 1 or 2. So they're going to be held up, but you know, that's the nature of the beast sometimes. Yeah, I can't see it enough to do it, but we do know we're pushing out a fair amount of screws. In a perfect world, I'd extend that out, and I might do that. Extend that out so I can get a proper belt in there. Yeah, because that is a MK1. That's not going to help anybody. And all it is just extending that out just a hair. I should have enough to do one. There it is. I have enough to do one. Now, these guys don't look like they're pushing anything out. 0%. What is going on? Oh. Because I disconnected it from the lock. That's why. There it is. It's back in business. That's a disturbing thing. And this is all screws here. No, these are the rods. Alright. But there we go. That's much better. Much faster. And we're actually going to turn those back into it. Nice. Nice. See, that's working fine. And this should be my iron plates. Looks like everything's moving at a nice clip over here, which is just fantastic news. It's what we wanted. We're running at 100%. Peak efficiency. Couldn't ask for it to be better right now. And what we're going to do is take all these. We're going to see if we can't get them down there into it. Whichever one of these is making these for me. And there we go. And now we've got a good roll, and that's working out beautifully. What are you making? Rotors. So rotors, we can get some screws back into this thing now, and some rods. We're producing so many. I'm actually just going to kick that off by dropping that 500 in there. And that way this will get our production up just that little bit, which should help out quite a bit. Now we can get rid of that. That's got a lot of those, actually. Sure, let's take it. And we'll grab screws up there, and we'll go ahead and we'll drop all that in there, and we'll get those producing rotors at a pretty nice clip. Like I said before, too, right now this is only temporary. You know, running back and forth to put your stuff where it needs to go really is not the goal for that. Is not the prime idea. You know, in a perfect world, we cranking away and just have everything go, and we will absolutely get to that point if we don't start playing something else. Which, you know, we might. We don't know. There might be a game that comes out that is really just down our alley that we want to play, and we might. I do know that Iron Dwarf, when he streams next week, he'll be doing probably something like that bolt gun or that first-person shooter he was playing last time he streamed by himself. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that last time he streamed with you. But like I said, hopefully I will be back the week after. I don't leave any screws on me. I'll hold on to those. It's good to keep some on you just in case. Oh, that looks a little laggish, doesn't it? I don't know if that's how it is or if that's just me. Now, this is what's making those, and we're done with that right now. Let's see what else we can do for me. Modular frames. Well, that's fun. And now I know I could get up to phase 2 and try and craft those 500. I don't want to do that right now. It takes forever, and I'm not going to try and do that on this stream. However, I will try and get through some of these milestones. So, modular frames it is. And what I might also do here, we're looking at that guy. He's cranking out quite a serious amount. I'm going to jump him up. And we'll do the same here. Now, just with that, you got to be sure that your power can handle it. Right now, alright, so capacity, consumption's 204, mass consumption's up to 245, so there it is. Probably played myself by putting these in, so we're going to drop those out. And we're going to see if we can't get this back online. Nope, we need to build one more. How about that? That happened a lot faster than I thought it would. That's alright. We have the technology. Have a pole we can attach to. Should we don't? It's not a one. All fold up. Alright. So let's do it like this. We've got that connected now. Get some of this tossed in there, and let's see what we got. All right, beautiful. As I was saying, I'm probably going to do these instead. We do have 10 of these. And to be honest with you, what I'm going to do with these things is I'm going to toss them in. Why? Because I want the points more than I care about these little things. And they give you a nice bump because they are so hard to build. So that works for me. And this just needs rods and reinforced plates. How many reinforced plates do we got? So let's try it out. Let's see what we got. Just have that go for right now and see what we get out of it. And rotors and everything else, but just let them ride. Let's another trick. If you don't have it feeding, you know, it should be fine now. It should never run out again because we're running at 100 per minute. You know, and this is running at 120, so it should be okay. And it should bump up to 100% again. But if you run into that, there's a real easy trick. You just grab a stack of the screws, toss them in there, and that'll help you kind of stay ahead of it. You know, as best as you can. Alright, let's get something sorted out. I need a 200 cable. I need to grab that. We'll toss that in for the vehicular transport. And the reason I did vehicular transport one first, it's just kind of an order for one, and two, it has its uses. You know, especially when you start getting after coal and stuff like that, so you can make steel. It really has its uses. This thing's already full again, isn't it? So, yep. Just take that and bring it back. We'll toss that stuff in there after I do this. Well. How's that working for you? Turn the game sound down for you. That's did that work out better for you? I might have been mumbling too. I have a habit of mumbling, as I've been told. Hopefully that took care of that issue with the audio. Especially with turning the game down. Alright, he's thank you. So you're my one viewer. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Iron Dwarf. He can't play, but he still shows up. He's checking on me to make sure I don't destroy his mine, or his factory. Or to make sure that he knows what I'm doing in the factory. Alright, let's take those. And we'll probably get away with taking two more. Nice. Nice. Definitely up. Production value has gone up, which is what we wanted. Like I said, I'll throw a stack of those in there. That should be good. For now, that'll hold up for a minute at the very least. The interplanetary ocean. Well, just remember, if you come with me, you'll see OSHA violations everywhere. OSHA violations, and I'm pretty sure a couple violations of planetary treaty as well. Case in point, the volume settings. We're a little above the OSHA regulations for decibel level. Not in real life, folks. You're fine. Yeah, look at that, 8 box, eight of those things. So we might be able to go like that now. Took 15, that should bump it up 150%. Yeah, we'll see. 18. I don't know why it's only 74%. That's kind of ridiculous. But we'll see. Alright. A lot of good production value though right now. Using the space that we have. Really digging it in here. So yeah, not bad at all. Now, one thing I'm a stickler about, I really like it when all my bases connect, you know, all my different little parts connect, and it's kind of hard to do that if you don't stretch things out like I'm doing right now, which is kind of a pain in the butt, you know, if we're honest, because you end up with these really long pathways, and it's a lot of resources, especially early in the game. But you know, if you're after that real nice look, that's what kind of the payment is, that penalty. You can always go back afterwards and delete it if you wanted to deconstruct it, because you get resources back. But you know, short term, you get what you want, which is something halfway decent looking. Now, what I'm doing over here, and I'm gonna collect some of this stuff so I don't waste it, since this is what we're using right now. Thank you. I'm getting set up here to build our little bio things, going full tilt on their own power thing like they are now. I do believe Irondorf has my chainsaw. I may have to build another. How rude. Which is no issue though. Alright. I think we need 2 manufacturers to 1 manufacturer, or 2 to 1, 1, and let's see here. It might be, that's probably a little too far. There we go, alright. I'll log on. Oh, are you going to be getting on? Have you returned from your journey to the great beyond? Then he can join us for the last half hour of the stream. You know, I'm pretty sure that's not a word. And if you did make it back, I worry about how many speed laws you broke to make it back in time. Yeah, just saying. Alright, now we want this to be functional and pretty, so we're gonna take a minute and make sure we do it right. Starting from the back, we're gonna start about right here with our 2 constructors for this one, and then these 2 as well. Alright, and these guys will be wood and leaves. Okay. Now, 60 per minute, 60 per minute. Oh, 300 per minute. Oh, you expo. Okay, 60 in. Right, there we go. 120 in. So, these ones specifically, if we want them running at full tilt, they need to be on their own dime for right now, because we don't have something that can juice that. you know, which is fine. No muss, no fuss. We just set up our things back here, and we're good to go. I'll go get some of the good stuff that I need, the reinforced plates, so that I can accommodate that. And accommodate the speed at which these things are going to be going. Okay. But this way we never really run out. That should be plenty. I should run out after that. Now the other one though, the wood, because of how it does it, we will be able to get away with using one storage tank for both of those, because it's splitting those into 60s. So 120 to 260s, we should be able to get away with that pretty easily. And using a splitter right here between them. Just like that. If I set up the splitter right, which clearly I did not. Again, it's not my day for splitters. Apparently. Either that or I didn't set up this thing properly. You know what? I didn't set up that properly. There we go. Alright. Now we're cooking on the front burner. There we go. And these will do their 60. And we're hot and ready to go. Now, before we get too crazy with it, I want to see solid biofuel takes 120 per minute. Okay. This puts out 60, and that puts out 60, so we'll have to combine to make one. This puts out 300. And that puts out 300. Jeez. So we could, in theory, have a bunch of these. No worries. We could, in theory, have those hooked up to so many. So many. But, we're just going to have it hooked up directly to 2, and they're going to backfill a little bit. We don't need that many. Okay. Leave a nice little gap. And then this one right here in the middle. There's a merger. And there's that. Now we can set up our solid biofuel. Answer my son's off. My apologies. There you are. My apologies.
Oh,
I didn't even hear it going on.
Oh, there you go. You got it then.
Yep, I finally got it.
Good. See, I didn't even know.
Yep. There it is. It came through. I just, it wasn't making noise on my end.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
As I know.
Good to have you.
Thank you. Joining in the twilight hours of the. Where am I? Oh, that's right. I was on the little sandbar with all the angry creatures.
Oh, is that where we left you?
Yeah. Remember
Yeah.
the nightmare creature was chasing me?
Right, yeah, the stinger thing.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
The Australian scorpion cricket or whatever it was.
Yes. definitely would fall into that category of an Australian-like creature. Which, by the way,
Shocking thing.
I saw a stick bug that's from Australia that is not poisonous. It just mimics a scorpion.
Yeah, I know. I sent that to you.
You sent that, right? You did send that to me. And you know what? You can keep it.
It starts freaking out. I'm like, I saw that in Riddick or whatever.
Yeah, no, that thing was horrifying. That is
Yeah.
a
For
no
those
creature.
folks just tuning in, it's a thing. You got to look it up. It's like a mimic. It's a stick bug, but it mimics a scorpion. I think
Is it? Well,
it doesn't make it any better.
What's it? Is it the giant stick bug? Is that what it is?
It's something. I don't know. It looks a lot worse than it actually is, but it's worse than it should be anyway.
Yeah. It looks like something out of Alien, to be honest.
Yeah, that doesn't make me want it. It's like,
No.
oh look, it's not poisonous. Well, that doesn't mean anything to me.
Yeah, that means nothing.
Great, it just means my odds of killing it have gone up. That's
Yeah.
all. That's what that means.
Yeah. That is
And
essentially
here's
it.
just that weird bird again.
If you've been watching, which I know you're watching as you're moving in, we're getting ready to move some of this stuff over there and reset up our biofuel producing area.
Yes,
over here.
I saw you building a bunch of
Yes.
things, as it were. Quick question:
Yeah.
what does one do with a giant gaseous-looking berry plant?
Not sneeze into the microphone. Which berry plant? Wait, the one that lets go the bees?
No, it's this other plant that looks like it's infected. Like it looks like a giant pimple.
I don't know.
It's a tree. I was wrong.
Is it an angry tree?
No, but how do I mine it?
I don't think
Again?
you can.
E?
Yeah,
Have to change-
E,
oh, do I
yeah,
have to
E
change that?
should be. Yeah. But I don't know if you can mine such a thing.
I don't know either. It's do I have the chainsaw? I do.
Oh, I picked
Do
up
I
all
have-
that junk I was gonna throw it in
Fuel for the chainsaw.
there. Ugh.
I don't. That's unfortunate.
It is.
Alright. Where is our base?
It is
Look at the
marked
map
on the
where I
map.
am. Oh. I can get to you.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, very easy. I just gotta jump off the waterfall.
That's not a thing you hear very often, but I believe in you. Remember, if you
I
land in deep
believe
water,
in
you'll live.
you.
If you land in shallow water, you'll die.
Oh.
Because shallow water, you can still touch the ground.
Oh, yeah. No, that makes sense. Is that part shallow or deep? Oh, God, that's a rock. Ladies and gentlemen, I made it. We're fine. Water looks deeper than it is. Always remember, jump at the base of the waterfall.
Yeah.
Assume it's deeper than it is. Oh, there's a cave behind the waterfall.
Don't go in the cave behind the waterfall. If you didn't like the nightmare creature, you won't like what's behind there.
What? Okay, I'm going into the cave behind the waterfall.
All right.
No, I'm joking. I can't reach it anymore for some reason.
Best of luck to you.
The graphics are still a little weird, so it won't let me. It won't let me make like the 6-foot jump out of the water that I need to.
Data shows this as a mix of sulfide and sulfate minerals. It could be an indication of recent volcanic activity. A new research tree exploring volatile self-defense applications can now be accessed in the MAM.
That's fun.
Good. Sulfur's good. Volatile self-defense applications.
Oh yeah, you mix
Like
it. You mix it with coal, and we can get bombs.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Hey, is there anything that lives in the water?
Not that I've ever seen.
Okay, good, because I just jumped into the water.
Yeah, not that I've ever seen, but you know, I've been wrong before.
Like, I don't have the Twitch thing open, so I can't tell if there's extra extra words coming across the screen. It's just us.
It is just us right now. Well, there's
course it
somebody
is.
else. There's somebody else watching,
Oh, really?
but
To tell.
they have chosen. It says we have 2 viewers,
Oh, okay. Oh,
but,
okay.
but
Good
they
for
have
them.
chosen
I'm
not
glad
to
that-
interact.
Oh,
And,
that's
you
that's
know,
fine.
I don't blame them. I wouldn't interact
I
with
would-
us if I didn't have
Yeah, I was
to
gonna
either.
say, that's me at work. They're like, oh no, I gotta go back, interact with this guy. No.
Yeah, no. See
Oh. How much coal should you be able to collect from something?
ya. Depends on what kind of vein, where you're collecting it from.
Not a. Oh, it finally broke. Okay. I thought it glitched out.
Again,
Yeah. It was just like a little node thing popping out of the ground. Okay, that didn't. You know what? When you read the map backwards, it causes problems,
I can.
folks. Yeah. Well, I misinterpreted the direction that I was going with the waterfall, and so instead of getting closer to you, I got farther away.
Ah, someone didn't pay attention in their orienteering class
Nope. Nope, I did not.
during planet.
I
class.
oriented myself in the wrong direction.
You know what? That's all right. I just blame you.
Oh, what are? Oh, those are not friendly.
Let me give you a hint. There is nothing friendly on this rock, other than the doggo, the lizard doggo.
What about the weird bird?
Okay, the weird bird isn't friendly. It's just not hostile.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Just because it's not eating you now doesn't mean it's
And it doesn't want to.
not.
Yeah.
It doesn't want to.
Yeah. Well, I'll be honest with you. If a bird ever opened its mouth like that at me, I'd kill it just on principle.
Like, well, looks a bit. Oh, am I doing that again?
Looks like a face sucker, and that's just that's a nope from me.
I tried to. Oh, there we go. Since I'm over here, I'm hunting whatever those are. Slugs.
Oh. It's a slug hunt.
Hey, I found a cave. Is it good or bad that there's fungus floating in the air?
I'm gonna say bad. Probably not how it should be.
What does this do? No, you don't go in. It's toxic and it'll kill you.
Yes.
I
Yeah, it's
found
probably,
sulfur.
it's probably one of the radiation caves.
Oh, that's limestone. I don't need limestone. Do we need limestone? No, we already have that. That's what we get for the other stuff.
Yeah.
I'm
Limestone
gonna do what I
is
do in every one of these streams. I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna dance around. I'm gonna add nothing.
Well, that's not true. Even Quartz had jesters.
Perfect. Heard it, folks. He verbally assaulted me.
Yeah.
Documented. He was rude. He was rude, my lord.
What is that? What is that comedian? Oh, I just forgot his name. The one that roasted Reagan.
Don
Rickles.
Rickles. Yeah, he's dead now. But yeah.
When he's doing that one on the airplane, you know, and he meets Dean Martin. He's rude, Margaret.
He's rude, Margaret. Oh no, that's not Don
not-
Rickles.
no.
that's
No, that's that other guy, the big guy.
oh, dang it. He's the one that does like all the different dress ups.
Yeah.
God, that guy's really funny too.
He's I want to say he's passed away as well, hadn't
Yeah, that's what's his name?
he? If you're watching this and you know his name, comment it please, either on the Twitch or the YouTube. After we upload
Yeah,
it.
he does. Let me look. Not Don Rickles. It's Who was the other guy he used to? Who was the guy's show he was on? Do you remember?
No.
I remember the guy. I remember his face. It was a show that they had back in the day that had the all the comedians. It was a roast.
I don't remember. Oh, here we go. That's nice. That's the good news. We have enough stuff to get our milestone knocked out. Look at that. See, at least one milestone per stream by the end of 2026 we'll have beaten the game.
What was by 2026? What's that? Don Rickles. Give me a second.
Milestone reached.
I know
Long-range
who it's going to be.
transportation, as well as the construction of outposts, is now
I
encouraged.
know the answer.
Vehicle stations
should.
have built-in
I like
functionality
his
to
material. I
refuel
should
and
already
restock
know
or
it.
collect parts.
Also, YouTube, if you're listening, I don't like the way you've redone your menu on the app. Makes it very hard to find my like, saved playlists and stuff.
Oh yeah, no, they the way they've redone it is not user friendly at all.
Nope, you're listening to YouTube. It's not user friendly.
I don't think YouTube cares what we have to say.
I don't think they do either. But I am trying to get to my stuff. It's like, here's what you watched. I'm like, I don't care what I watched. I want to know. Maybe it's hidden under. I forget. Is it hidden under subscriptions? They're like, look at the shorts. I don't care.
Look at these shorts. Yes, a pair of Dockers. I understand. Not what you meant. I see.
I see. Yeah, my bad. I am gonna waste stream time to figure this out
That's okay.
because I have the darn thing saved in my playlists. How does one get to it? When I'm not looking, I find it by accident. You know.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, there we go. Your videos, your downloads. No, I want playlists. There it is.
Transport. All right.
Cocked sideways. Stupid.
Expensive. Useful things. We have trucks now.
Oh, we have trucks.
Yeah, we can.
They run on
build them.
coal, I'm guessing.
They could run on, well, any power source that the power generators run on. So they can run on coal, they can run on bio stuff. But, yeah, so we have those.
You know, when you've expanded your playlist for so long, Jonathan Winters.
There he is.
The answer is Jonathan Winters, ladies and gentlemen. Jonathan Winters. And he's funny. Look him up.
He is hilarious.
If you're like, I have no idea who that is. He was before Robin Williams. Like, they were around roughly the same time, but Robin Williams was actually, like, really happy to be on. It was one of the talk shows with him
Yeah.
for a bit there. They performed a couple of skits together.
It was a good time.
It was a good time. Hey, did you know there is okay, so if there's a pool of water with a weird glowing orb over it, what is that?
I don't know.
Oh, Mercer sphere again.
Oh, yeah, those things.
Matt Mercer's in this game. What if we gathered them all up and then he just tells us how to make wonderful RPGs? It's like, here's what you need to do. I'm listening. Not opposed.
Yeah, man, it's, it's good information to have.
Yeah, it's not going to help me with my, aggressive corporate capitalism, but it will help pass the time.
Yeah, as we're nearing the end of the stream here, we got about 10 minutes, just to catch you guys up, and we with my move about to be done, and hopefully here again come August, we'll be really hitting the ground running again on Mercs, Mages, and Monsters, which we're excited to get back to. It's been daunting.
What, a month
being
and a
away
half?
from it. Yeah,
I think.
Like, it
Yeah,
feels
we had a
so
month
much
and a
longer.
half like a hiatus, which is really annoying
Yeah,
because we both got a lot busier than we wanted to be.
yeah.
Milestone reached.
Yeah.
R&D inflated your pocket dimension, added an additional hand equipment slot, and have provided an improved Xeno Zapper with increased strength and range.
There it is, the Xeno Basher.
Good. I also found pure water if we're
Oh,
geysers. Why can't I mark outside the map? How does one scan further away?
I don't know. Maybe it's too far. But no,
Weird.
by all means, continue to ping as I can hear it.
Oh, well, I'm not trying to ping. I'm trying to add water. Okay, never mind. I don't know how to ping.
That's fair.
Available markers and stamps. Weird. Can I ping over here? No, I can't. I have no idea how to ping.
You know what? It's a terrible thing. I don't
Ping
have
me
enough
with water.
water.
Put water on where I am. I know I'm using up our valuable time where you were talking about our game
Hold on. Let
to
me-
ping water. Like northeast of your position, I think.
Nope, I put it in the wrong spot. Yeah. Just right on top of you, huh?
I guess, yeah.
Is it on you?
I don't see it.
Move from your area. Yeah, there's a water droplet there. I can't see it because of you. Yeah,
Oh, that's wonderful.
yeah, you got a water droplet.
Good, I'm collecting more sulfur. I'm getting further and further away from base camp.
You absolutely are.
But it's for the best.
And you will not be able to. Hey, beast is there. That's fine. No issues. Appreciate you showing up when you did.
Who's there?
Gallant.
Oh, Gallant?
Yep.
Oh, that's nice. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Gallant.
Why is everything a ping? Oh my gosh.
I don't know what you're doing with your life, but you need to figure it out.
I need to make better choices. I'm trying to eat food.
Storm and lightning magic.
Was he talking about storm and lightning magic?
Yeah, he said, so we had talked about fire magic and mercs. Is there a plan for like storm or lightning magic?
It would fall into the elementals. I think I don't know if I have anything for storm
We
because
do
it's
have-
like it falls under arcane. I know I have lightning in there.
Yeah, we definitely have some lightning stuff in there. It's I want to say it was a little higher echelon.
Yeah, because it's harder. I
Yeah.
know I have fire, like the flame stuff. I know we do have lightning in there. Like I
Yep.
said, it falls under the arcane. If you have ideas for some storm stuff, like a storm cloud rolls over and just thunderbolts somebody from the sky instead of palpitating someone from your fingers. Yeah, go ahead. I know you're in the Discord. Go ahead and drop it in the Discord.
Yeah, and
We are open to that.
And thank you for the compliments on the base. It's growing in both size, complexity, and disgust.
Yeah, don't compliment him. It only feeds his ego.
Yeah,
Don't do it.
I know.
I need him to be emotionally crippled in order to produce this game.
Yeah, I work best in my emotionally crippled state.
Yeah. Make him happy. He's just not going to stick around.
That's exactly true.
That's a joke. Google, YouTube, all of you. Oh my God, he's assaulting the depressed guy. He's my brother. It's fine.
Yeah, we're fine.
fine.
We're fine.
We're fine here. Read the
go-
note card, like just as I wrote it.
It's okay. The government pays me to be depressed, so it's fine. That's not true either. We joke. We really do.
Recover.
Recover. There's no recovering from that. It's all right. They can't sue you for talking about yourself. Maybe.
I'm not sure if they can or not.
I don't know. I don't know if there's a precedent for that. He's making a Thunderstorm Lightning-based Blade Singer, and it's been giving him a lot of ideas for our game. And he says lies. They pay all of us. They pay us all to be depressed. You're not wrong.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's the little D&D campaign he got.
Yep.
Invited to. Mm-hmm.
How's that
Nice.
going? That D&D campaign. We've been talking about one of that first one we did. I don't know if you remember that or not. With the peasant guy who was also a robber, a guy on the road. He ambushes people and stuff like that. And you know, the party was like, oh, what do we do with him? Do we kill him? And he's like, wait, no, I have a family. Oh, you have
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
You have a wife? Yeah, not pretty. We got
Not
kids.
pretty.
Not pretty. What about a house? I got one of those too. It's not pretty.
Yep. You're
Yep.
like, okay.
Everything
Yeah,
about
what
that
would
man
you
was
do?
not pretty.
Yeah, he's just like, nah. He's like, I'm just living. They're like, are you living your best life? No, I'm just living.
It's not pretty.
Yeah. I'd rather keep my life, even though it's not pretty.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's good times.
Should be starting in the next month or so. Built more or less on a Naruto character mixed with Thor. That wasn't a Dark Heresy. That was our first, very first playtest for Mercs, Mages, and Monsters. That was version 1, and the game was hilarious. The mechanics and the character sheets and everything else were horrible.
Yep.
Horrible.
Why? I just wanted. How does one eat?
You
Oh
go
my
to your
gosh.
fruits and you click on it.
Yes, I'm just gonna have to click. Yeah, because now everything I do pings.
Oh. You've broken the game. Well, you broke it in an opportune time, though. You know. No, I think the first Dark Heresy game we played actually was the one where I almost threw that guy down the elevator shaft.
Oh yeah, and Gallant saved him, or didn't let us throw him off the elevator shaft.
Yeah, it didn't last, but
No.
he paid us more.
True. I don't remember the guy's name.
No, but he did pay us more. But no, Gallant didn't let us toss him down the shaft. Which
Yeah,
I
he's like,
thought
no,
would be-
no. You guys used him as a spy
Yeah,
later on.
and he wasn't really thrilled about that either.
No, you're like, you could either die or you're you're recruited.
Yeah, it's
And
like,
the Emperor needs you.
But my family.
You're like, nah, it's fine. They were ugly anyway. Move
Yeah.
on.
You don't have a family. Don't lie to me.
Hey, don't lie to me, Carl. My name's not even Carl. It is now.
Yep. Now that's your handle.
Yes.
Didn't he end up dying in the tunnels?
No, that was who died in the tunnels? No, that was the other, like, crime boss or something.
Oh right.
That you
yeah.
guys,
We murked him.
he murked him and his crew
Yeah,
because
we
he's like,
did.
oh, started acting fishy.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
what? You're putting these where? And he's all,
Yep.
You
Nope.
ask a lot of questions for some guys just picking up a drop.
Yeah. Yep. Well, it looks worked out. Yeah. Yeah. You're not wrong. It did. Gallant says it was hilarious. Worked out about as well as anything else that we did. It was always half-assed. And
Yeah, it
he's
was
not
just like
wrong.
that. Yeah, you just roll some dice. Let's see if it works. And sometimes things would go, it's like, well, that actually worked. Let's press it. Probably should have stopped.
And sometimes you end up with Chark wanting nothing to do with the party and wanting to run his own business.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he ended up doing a shipping lane or something there at the end.
Yep, he went off to start his own business.
He
But
did.
it is now 10 p.m. Eastern Time. We've been streaming for about an hour and 15 minutes. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for Bad Toad Games this evening. Check them out next week. You'll have Iron Dwarf playing Bolt Gun, I believe.
Yeah, it's probably going to be bolt gun.
Probably going to be Bolt Gun. And then the following week after that, I should be back, and it should be us together playing more Satisfactory. But if not, well, you'll see me when you see me. But it's been a pleasure.
Mm-hmm. And I was going to say, depending on how travels and everything else, how productive we are, I don't know, we may have other stuff for you. It really just depends, folks.
We may have a playtest in August as well for Mercs, Mages, and Monsters if we're lucky.
If we're lucky.
Have an awesome night as well, Gallant.
Yep.
All
See
right.
you, buddy. Bye.
Bye.